go.
You got me
Gen
there.
Z.
This is Bikes and Brews, and I decided to have a burger.
Yeah.
It's late. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Here we are, Bikes and Brews. I'm Lois.
We're going, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
This is Carl.
Jesus, good.
Put that down there.
Yeah.
I'm starting our timer so we don't. This guy doesn't rant and this guy doesn't rant. French people.
And that is that's Ryan over there.
So
This is Ryan.
Welcome to Bikes and Brews.
Welcome to another episode. And we're still at Sea Otter.
Sea Otter.
God help
It's
us.
gone on for a month.
It's been
Lot of
going on
fun.
for a month now.
Yeah, everyone else's
Swear.
episodes are done the
Kenji
first
left.
week.
We're still in our Airbnb. We got a huge bill.
We're squatting.
We're squatting.
Squatters.
We're not leaving this place.
Yeah, but no pet.
I'm sticking to this leather right now. I'm so sweaty. Yeah.
You stopped yourself.
Yeah, I stopped myself.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fair. Yeah.
We're gonna have to peel Carl off this couch.
That's right.
But
Yeah.
before we do that, we have to sample some of this beer.
Yeah. What do we have today? We have
Peeling myself off the leather.
Okay.
And I still have poison oak
yeah.
from mountain biking.
It's a long time.
What are we drinking here? Why don't you read this while I
Absolutely.
open it?
So this is from Deschutes, which is from Oregon. From Bend, right? It's from Bend. Deschutes.
Is that a question?
It's a
Yes.
it's from Bend, Oregon. This is their Black Butte
Black butt.
Porter. The journey began at
You're
Black
going to love
Butte.
this one.
I'm keeping the rest of this burger to get the taste of whatever this garbage is out of my mouth.
Wow. Oh my gosh. You haven't even started.
I'm just going to drink it out of the bottle.
Named for
That's like a
iconic Black
cola.
Butte, towering high above Central Oregon and seen for miles, this surprisingly balanced porter has notes of rich chocolate and coffee, a luscious creaminess, and roasted finish. No wonder it's America's favorite.
Is it? Is it really?
You're not American.
You're actually French, aren't you?
I think you are.
I think you're at least part French.
He does love chartreuse.
My
Chartreuse,
My
yes.
problem is I can't tell you what I am, or it's gonna make me look really bad.
Oh, all right.
It's another Western European nation.
Interesting.
What do you think, man? Do you like porters, Carl?
Not especially.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, on that dark end, I prefer stouts because they're lighter in general.
Are they really?
In
know
general.
that.
I mean, there are definitely stouts that are strong, like the Rasputin one we had.
Oh.
That one kicked us in the teeth.
That shit sucked.
It sucked
Yeah,
a big bag.
Yeah.
And
You know what else sucked? Pliny.
Oh, get out of
you
here.
didn't like Pliny. That's right. I forgot about that.
That's not. First of all, it's not a porter, and you're wrong.
Yeah, we were
But-
totally a different spot, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay being wrong there. If you
Corona,
Okay.
porter, stout. What's the difference?
Ryan, you've been nailing the alcohol by
6 of
volume.
one, half dozen of the other.
Ryan, you've been nailing the alcohol by volume lately. So, what do you think it is?
The problem is what I'm tasting here is coffee and dark chocolate.
I'm tasting that for sure.
Have another sip.
It tastes a little bit.
I'm actually not that pissed off by this.
I noticed you weren't cringing that hard.
Yeah, no, because it doesn't have that weird aftertaste that makes you want to go.
It still has a little bit of that baker's chocolate where you're like,
Does it?
you know, instead of a tablespoon of it, the powder into your mouth.
Yeah.
You're like,
It has a.
little bit.
It's got a fairly light aftertaste, which is nice. It's
Okay.
not. It's not super bitter.
Dark chocolate.
Alcohol by volume. Can I? Because
think
we
it's
don't do much dark beer. Can I ask a question? Okay, well, fuck you. Guess I'll go fuck myself. I would say.
Please do.
I'll go 6.
Like our serves.
I say 5.8.
Okay. 5.5. 5.5.
Shit.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, it's the Parmesan burger is messing you up.
Yeah, the Parmesan burger is messing you up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's my palate cleanser.
So, what do you rate this beer?
It's a tough one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not excited about it, but it doesn't. It's not Rasputin, where it's
Yeah.
just like, oh.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna give this.
The alcohol by volume is so much lower.
Yeah.
Just
So
first of all, so
and it does have that like, I definitely taste the chocolate and coffee and everything.
okay.
But it's kind of like I taste it, but it's not. I don't know.
But you don't like it.
I don't hate it either.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
give it a 5.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
5.5.
Yeah.
Parmesan burger guy.
It's
What do you rate it?
you like a 6.5.
Oh, you're higher than me.
6.5. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, look at that.
I think that's the first time I've been higher than you on a beer.
Just
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah.
Might be.
Now, granted,
That juice.
oh yeah, the
Juice
juice force.
Yeah.
The Voodoo Ranger.
I'm a very classy lady.
Yes. It's like school, no class.
There you go. That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you kind of liked it.
Yeah.
Kind of liked it.
Decent.
It's kind of surprising.
I'm a little worried about this, but we're gonna do it anyway.
If I was you.
Yeah, this is Lagunitas IPNA. It's their non-alcoholic IPA.
Shoot me in the temple.
Every time we've tried and no, that's not true. The Sam Adams one was
A
good.
track cleat to my forehead right now.
So I'm a little worried about this one because unfortunately IPA is like hard to.
Yes.
I don't like IPAs.
It's hard to replicate.
Yes.
It's hard to replicate.
So make that non-alcoholic with some weird artificial flavoring in it.
So
Should be better than a hoppy water.
then a hoppy refresher. Those are good.
Slap that out of your hand.
Those are good for what they are. Anyway. Okay.
For what they are.
For what they are.
Not even gonna taste that, I don't think.
Oh, that's not too bad.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
That's not
I
too.
don't believe you.
Okay, that's not too
I
bad.
don't believe you.
It's not the worst IPA I've ever tried, and it's actually I think it's even a little better than the Athletic Brewing Company one.
I'm gonna do myself a favor.
You're
Go
setting
for
the
that.
bar
My own
real-
can, and I'm gonna
real
take
high
one
there.
one
Okay.
sip, and I'm gonna throw it at your temple as hard as I can.
Oh God. Okay, let me know when you're doing that.
No, you're gonna look over there when I do it. I can get a full running start.
Just field goal kick it straight into his gate.
It's actually a lot lighter than most IPAs. It doesn't have any sharpness to it.
You know what that is? That's hop water.
What is that fruit flavor in there?
Okay, now guess the alcohol content.
Very good. Very good.
Less than point.
There's like a fruity kind of flavor, like grapes or something.
Yeah.
Because it's not really citrusy, but it tastes fruity.
Yeah.
I get the
Peach
grape
or something.
reference.
Like-
Yeah.
Oh, it could
but
be
not,
peach. That
not-
might be why I don't.
It's
hate
not
it.
like those peach beers that we had though, that are kind of tend to be a little bit syrupy.
The
This isn't
Gumiho?
syrupy.
Gumiho.
Gumiho, no.
It's no kumiho.
Surprisingly, it's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not good, but it's definitely not bad.
Because it doesn't taste like an IPA.
It really doesn't
true.
taste like an IPA.
And it doesn't taste like this.
It hardly
A
tastes
lot
like
of those fruity kind of non-alcohol, they just taste so artificial. Like they're shoving all this stuff in there to give it flavor, and it's always like feels like it comes out of a test tube.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd say it doesn't taste much like an IPA, but I don't think it tastes much like a beer either.
yeah, it doesn't. Maybe that's it. It tastes like Mike's Hard Whatever Aid.
Or soft.
No.
Yeah,
Mike's soft.
yeah, something like that. Like kind of fruity, but you can't put your finger on it.
Oh my goodness, we're filming too many episodes at once.
Totally.
Wow, this hair.
What would you give that?
I don't know. Like a 7.
Wow.
Like a 7 on the
And a beer.
NA beer spectrum.
Okay.
And then as a beer, it doesn't even like it feels like it's not even on the scale.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6.5, which is high for me.
Okay.
And then compared to beers, a 3.2.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I guess
What do you think?
It's
not that offensive.
I was gonna say it's inoffensive. It's the middle ground between an IPA and hop water.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Well.
All right.
Okay,
That's not too
so
bad.
for non-alcoholic, we'll give it a 5 because it's just dead in the middle.
Okay.
For comparison to other beers, we're gonna give it a 5 because it's dead in the middle.
Okay. All right.
Dead in the middle,
Dead in the middle.
just like Ryan.
Yeah,
Okay.
He's dead in the middle.
dead from the neck
Between
up.
between the legs.
All right, boys. So we're going to continue our conversation about Sea Otter.
Okay.
And some of the cool soft goods and everything we saw. Is that what we're going to do?
Yes. So I'm a big fan of Tasco gloves, mountain bike gloves. I like to ride their gloves for road, gravel, and
It feels like there's almost
mountain
nothing
bike.
there on a lot of them, which is nice.
Yeah, so their Ridge lines have been around for a long time. They're really great gloves when it's a little bit colder. And then I've had their Phantoms, which are like a really lightweight glove.
Yeah,
Great
that's
for
what I
really
meant.
hot. Yeah, really good for really, really hot days. The issue is my Phantoms are about 3 years old now, so
Yeah.
they're a little loose. So I went to the guy and I said, hey, I need some new Phantoms. And he said, please try on my new gloves. Like, try these new Ridge lines. He has a new Ridgeline X. It's a 10-year anniversary of Tasco.
So a little bit burlier.
So he took the suede palm of the Phantom and
Oh.
he put it on the Ridge lines.
Oh, interesting.
And then the back of the Ridge lines they feel like a mountain bike jersey almost. They're a little bit lighter, and they were awesome. They also have like a magnetic clip on them, so they
Oh, yeah.
stay together. I got them.
I don't know if that's a feature we're really asking for.
We're not. I don't think so either. But that was
Nobody asked for it, but
But do you get excited about it when somebody introduces you and go, oh, that's not what I thought. They should all do that.
It's a feature.
I'll be
but
honest,
whatever.
I kind of wish I had that for like arm warmers and leg warmers.
Oh yeah, for arm warmers. That's true.
Really?
Yeah, because whenever I do laundry, I just throw a bunch of cycling kit in the wash, and then I'm like, where the fuck's the other arm warmer?
Yeah, I have that happen too.
Oh, you know what though? That said, you don't want your laundry sticking to the drum on the washer.
Yeah, it's like clank in the middle
No,
of
no.
the night when you go to bed, too.
It's usually steel, so it would just stick.
Just stick on the side. You know what?
No,
I'll
I
let
know,
you know when
but,
I wash them.
Yes, yeah.
So I bought them and I wore them today for the 90-mile of Gran Fondo today, and they were great. They were really, really good gloves.
Yeah.
So good job, Tasco.
I do like their gloves. I don't like their jerseys.
Yeah,
I think they do this like, instead of the color going all the way through, it's like this sublimated thing, and they're really thin. And I get it, they're trying to do mountain bike jerseys that are big, but it just feels like you're going to instantly sweat and it's going to stick to you like a wet mop.
Oh,
but
it's
really
polyester.
Yeah, and it just like, I hate that when they're like white backed and then they're like sublimated on one side, and then
Sublimated
when they stretch a
polyester.
little bit, like that white comes through, and it doesn't breathe that well. It doesn't have that tooth to it. I just never really. It just feels.
Yeah, it's a
That's
sublimated
not what
polyester.
they shouldn't do that kind of stuff to me.
Their shorts are great. Have you ever worn
Yeah,
the
their shorts
Scouts?
aren't bad.
Yeah,
Their shorts
are
bad.
really good.
Yeah.
What about you guys? Like, what kind of soft goods did you see that you liked?
I don't know if it really counts as soft goods. I guess it's still categorized that. I like the new Fox downhill full face helmet that they
really?
that they
Oh,
were
is that
showing.
the carbon one?
Yeah, the carbon one
Oh,
where it
crazy.
has different
Weave.
and different like impact tests that were done in certain areas are stronger structurally and everything. I mean, I'm sure the other companies are doing something similar, but I just thought it looked aesthetically pretty cool. Everything. I'm sure the price is skyrocketing. I didn't hear the price, but and they've been doing carbon helmets for a long time. But I just thought all around, I just thought it stood out to me.
Yeah.
I liked it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna look up the price because I'm curious.
Have they announced the price yet? Do you know?
Yeah, they might
We're
not.
gonna find out.
Yeah. And also, we walked by that one company,
The boss.
a small company where they had those 3D printed helmets.
Cav.
Oh, Cav.
Yeah, that small company,
Yeah.
and they did the,
The new
shell,
Arrow,
everything.
the new Arrow
and the
helmet
honey-
looks really nice.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and somebody was talking
I don't know
about
how I feel
like,
about
it looks really, or they said it was gonna be
I
really
thought you were
expensive.
with me when we walked by that booth. Oh, it was Ray.
Yeah, and then we went back. Me and Kenji went back, and they explained the whole thing. And actually, it just floats on your head. It's pretty comfortable.
Oh, wow.
Really?
And you scan your head. It's called.
Are they 3D printing it to you?
Yes.
Yes.
That
Oh,
okay?
that's
That was
cool.
I was saying that would make it next level, and if they
Yeah.
do that, then okay, that makes it for me. Because I thought it was just.
Is that it? $600.
I guess I'm not that surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that arrow was only $300.
Well, that's
The
$100.
Cav?
That's
Oh, wow.
Custom made 3D printed helmet for you.
That's $100 less than Cask's Nirvana Arrow helmet,
Oh, my gosh.
and that's in
You
a
think about it
standard
that way.
color, standard size. Because the other thing that's cool with Cav is that when you
specify
go,
colors.
yeah,
and
you
stuff.
specify the color in certain places. So you want it to match your kits, you want whatever.
Oh, that's a good
no
thing.
problem.
Yeah, so
That's
they're carving
awesome.
out their own little niche, which is unique and everything. I wonder if that's
Heck yeah.
scalable.
And the
Because
other-
they're a pretty small company at this time.
Yeah.
And the other thing that's kind of cool I've seen with the way they fit when they're actually on is they 3D print the pads much in a similar way to the way that the saddles are done. So the pads that actually, come in contact with the top of your head
Yeah.
are going to be that kind of like squishy 3D lattice.
That'd be awesome.
Which means they breathe really well.
They
and
look
they don't.
really, really small to
Yeah,
me.
they're
Are they
thin.
doing anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It floats like a piece of string.
But
I just
the-
thought like they weren't doing anything. But
But
I'll
the
try
nice
it on.
part about that is that they don't hold sweat.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I have,
that makes sense.
I sweat a lot, and I
I do too.
trash those pads. Like,
I
have to-
literally wring my helmet out on the
I go
hot
like
line.
this and it just
Yeah.
drips out.
But
yeah.
then I try to clean them because I
Yeah.
break out if I don't clean them, and then they rip apart. And they constantly.
Yeah, I wash mine in the sink and stuff, and then you leave it overnight, and sometimes they're damp in the morning.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's awesome.
Yeah, they're
Calf, huh?
Interesting. And they seem to be like ambitious.
They're hungry.
Yeah, young guys that are passionate about it and everything. They really like the technology, and yeah, I give them some props for that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What'd you like, Ryan? Did you say what you liked?
I got nothing.
Oh, nothing. You don't like anything. No, no soft goods.
My problem was I was so fixated on kind of the bikes and components side of it that I'll be honest, I don't think I looked at any of the soft goods.
No.
Nothing even stood out.
Helmet mirror? No. No.
Maybe.
Yeah, some of the stuff that I did go by, I just didn't stand out. Those are the only things that came to mind. Right, like there was a lot of people that were, the bad taste jerseys and stuff like that. There was a
The
lot
Hawaiian
of that.
print garbage. Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh! Like just
The amount, like that's so overdone.
I
The
saw
same
this.
people who make brewery jerseys.
Yes, and I did see this one like where this guy was like trying to be hit with this girl. There was a full 6-foot poster thing, and they were wearing this outfit, and the guy was wearing Tevas with socks. And
Yes.
I'm like,
Yes.
oh, nobody ever said that was cool.
Oh, this might not. I don't know if this counts as soft goods or a component, but it's. And I saw it last year here, but I looked at it again when I came by because they still were showing it off. Oh shit! What's the name of the Pro Logo? Had bar tape. They have a textured stuff they put on saddles to help grip.
Oh.
And it kind of looks like a little volcano type of thing, like a little suction cup almost.
Oh.
But they've now applied it to a bar tape that does a really good job at absorbing shock and vibration. But also because the shape is, little circular things,
Yeah.
it does really well when it's wet or sweaty because you have a lot more surface area to actually grab onto and for the water to escape through.
That's interesting.
I'd be curious to try
it.
it. Yeah. And I know it's a fairly high end for bar tape, but yeah, and I have questions about how easy it would be to actually install without screwing
Doing
up
weird
all the
stuff.
lizard skins.
Yeah, that'd be exactly. Lizard skins would peel every time.
You can't stretch it.
Yeah. You figure
It's
that
just
out.
to get
Yeah.
just to get a fray apart.
It'd be interesting to use that with in a gravel ride when you need a lot of shock absorption and a lot of sweat on a hot day, and that'd be kind of neat. So Pro Logo.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting stuff. So,
Okay.
a lot going on at Sea Otter.
Yep.
We had a lot of fun here, and we'll
Lots to
definitely be back if we.
Don't forget the food's expensive.
Sure.
The food was
yeah,
ridiculous. We learned the hard way on that one. He ordered 3 street tacos,
It was $25.
and it was like tiny little things with just a little bit of meat, and then he got to make his plate even better, rice and beans, and it was seriously this much rice and beans.
My goodness.
I might have got a tablespoon of beans.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, literally a tablespoon, and I was like, I'm gonna go over here and try this lobster roll thing from and I was so excited.
Still hungry afterward.
I was so bummed out. And granted, it was really tasty, but I was like, $22 for a sandwich. Okay, it's lobster.
Well,
It's
don't
Maine
worry.
lobster.
After that, you went off and got yourself, what was it, three
Chicken tenders.
three chicken fingers and
I
a
was
basket of fries.
was so hungry because we just got back
For
from doing a cross country ride.
$16.
Remember
Yeah.
we went and
It was good.
we went to the short course cross country and scouted that. So we were riding, and I was pretty hungry. I didn't have much of a breakfast,
Sure.
and I was like, seriously. And it was like the size of a Twinkie.
That's amazing.
And it tasted really good, but it was gone in like 3 bites. And then I was like, that was great, $22. And I stood in line for a while. You know what I mean? And so I had to go instantly, like, I got to find something where I'm going to maximize my value. Then I was like, chicken fries, which I'm like, okay, whatever, I get it, fry. And that was like $16, but at least I got filled up. Then I'm like, oh, great, I just spent $40 on
What
it.
I've got to say is the food we got after the Gran Fondo was surprisingly good. Yeah,
I didn't pick mine up today.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
No, it was basically similar to kind of like a Chipotle type.
Oh,
bowl.
yeah, that kind of level.
Okay.
And I wasn't too stoked on it, but I wound up eating most of it. It was super filling, and yeah.
You got more beans than the other day.
Yeah. When I saw your plate, and I was like, and I hadn't gotten my lobster roll
If
yet.
I was paying by volume, the bowl that I got after the Gran Fondo had to have been $300 to $400.
Yeah.
worth of Mexican food. Yeah.
Yeah, or my lobster Twinkie.
I do have a gripe on the components, not the components, but some of the stuff I saw. Man, Shimano, why don't you sell stuff at Sea Otter, dude? I was so annoyed with. I have a set of glasses, the Techniums. I really like them, sunglasses. And I was asking. I left mine at home. I wanted to buy some new ones. And I go to the Shimano place and I go, hey, are you guys selling the sunglasses?
No.
SRAM
won't sell. Shimano won't sell. Most of the
Campy's not going to sell. Not that it matters, but yeah.
Well, I got petty and bought a whole nother set of glasses from some guy that was selling them there, made in Italy, called For the Mountains. He was from Montana, he said, and they worked out.
That sounds like a bad idea.
They were actually pretty good. I wore them today. They were fine for the most part.
Wait.
Where are
Explain
we
this.
going?
It was from Italy for the mountains.
Are you sure they weren't
And the
marketed
guy was
to
from
Italy?
Montana.
I'll start over.
Please.
Sunglasses.
Yes.
Made in Italy.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they said made in Italy. I mean, I don't.
Or did they have that? They're trying to.
You can't laser etch a lie onto a product.
I mean.
Are you sure they didn't
I guess
just
you
put
can.
like
I don't
like
think you can do that.
the white, green, and the flag on it to make it look like it a little bit?
The Tifosi booth was far bigger than I thought it would be.
The Tifosi booth. Yeah, I went there and I didn't like what I saw. I mean, there was a couple of things were okay. Anyway, they were nice glasses. So.
Okay. And you tried them, and were you Mr. Magoo in them? Like, they looked like you were looking through fog?
I saw great when Ryan was riding away from me.
They probably look better than the ASOS glasses.
Oh, they're ASOS glasses?
I didn't see theirs.
I didn't even walk in.
No, they've had them in the past. They're fucking hideous.
But I don't want anything to do with ASOS.
They're very Marco Pantani.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? That's not good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bugs.
Yeah, that's not a style that should come back.
It is. I don't think it was ever in. You had to be a certain person to sort of pull that off.
You had to be.
No one pulled that off. Let me see if I can find it.
Cipollini.
Anyway.
Pantani.
So that's the deal. Sea Otter. We had a good time.
Yeah.
And
yeah, those are.
Oh, good God. Good God.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, knowing they're ASOS too, because their whole aesthetic. I mean, granted they make some high quality chamois and everything like that. That's the high standard, but they just.
I'm not cool enough to walk into that booth.
That dude approaches you outside of a nightclub. Bad things are about to happen.
In a nightclub.
Even worse.
Yes.
So let's wrap this up.
Yes, I think we're done with that one.
Yeah.
We beat that one up a little bit. You can wear those sweet sunglasses. I want to see them, please.
Yeah, they work great.
I'm sure they do.
I think they work better than mountain bike, probably. But anyway, that's the show. That's it.
The show.
That's
it for us for.
I'm gonna go to sleep
this
now.
year's Sea Otter.
We're done.
We're smoked. Kenji passed out like 5 minutes ago.
Can we rotate the camera to Kenji?
Yes, we can.
Good night, sweet prince.
And we're out.
Yeah, we're out of here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you guys back at home.
Take it easy.
Stop picking your nails.
Bye.